Hey everyone, my name is Nalini Kyung and I'm running to be your class president this year. Since I am no stranger to being an officer since I was president this year and an officer freshman year, I'm well aware of the responsibilities and tasks we will have to complete and how to execute them. I'm also very familiar with how to work around either online or in-person school, which means I can help contribute and lead my fellow officers in the most efficient way possible to make things easier to plan and obtainable in any environment that we're in. I believe I possess the skills and qualities of a great candidate like strong leadership, initiative, sincerity, respect, and teamwork, and can be very adjustable with any urgent circumstances or challenges that we'll face in the future. I'll make sure to put those traits into action by preparing for upcoming activities, fundraisers, and events to the best of my ability that will help us connect more as a class while still making fun, memorable experiences for everyone in the process. From either partnering up with food chains for potential fundraisers, running tournaments, and future events, I'm very confident that we can plan and work successfully towards our end goal, prom. I'm completely aware of the responsibilities of becoming an officer, especially president, and how important it is to put your best possible self forward and be a role model to my peers and represent our class to its fullest potential. I've already arranged a bunch of fun and exciting plans to start our junior year off, and I hope you all can take into consideration for voting for me to execute them before the year starts. Thank you so much for your time and vote Nalini Kyung for class president for the 2021 through 2022 school year.
In today's video, like and subscribe. Oh no wait, wrong video. Class of 2023, it's time to vote for your next vice president.
I'd like to wish all of you a good morning in these times of unrest. I'd like to ask you, what is a vice president? Is it a leader who leads you to success? Or is it someone who sits behind a desk and drinks coffee all day? Frankly speaking, if the second definition was an accurate representation of a vice president, I believe that everyone would run for the vice presidency. But as we've seen, a vice president is a leader who navigates their people through times of uncertainty and trouble. Not only do they guide them, but they also ensure that their society of individuals is well represented, while also preparing them to reach new heights of success. This leader must be one who encompasses integrity for their people, while also being someone who projects a sense of responsibility and respect for others. As someone who has participated in several leadership groups, including the Principal's Advisory Council, where we advise the principal based on the recommendations of students and ensure that action is taken upon those voices. This is just one of many examples of my personal leadership experience. Others include over 75 hours of volunteering, HOSA, Student Council, Math Club, and the Garland Youth Council. Last but not least, I would like to leave you with this. Today you are voting for someone to represent you in this school. If you want someone who will listen to you and will always make sure that you feel influential in every decision made in our wonderful school, then you should vote for me. Mark Twain once said, "The secret of getting ahead is getting started." So I ask you, do you want to get started? If yes, vote Danielle Salim for Vice President and let's get started. Remember, voting is from April 26th to April 30th. Thank you.
Hi everybody, my name is Della George and I am running for the Vice President of the class of 2023. I've been a class officer for the past 2 years and I was elected Vice President last year. That being said, I have the experience needed to manage this class. Over the past year, I've communicated with venues for fundraisers, have designed all the infographics posted to our social media accounts, and have dedicated my personal time and energy in hopes of bettering our class. As you all know, the coronavirus pandemic has, unfortunately, affected many of the planned events for this year. However, regardless of these circumstances, our class has still managed to raise money for our prom fund, and I have many ideas on how to further do so. I want you all to have the best management possible and will adhere to all of your concerns and needs. As your Vice President, I promise you that I would do everything in my power to make our junior year the best one yet. Thank you for your time, and don't forget to vote Della George for the class of 2023 Vice President.
Hey class of 23, I'm Alexia Reyes and I'd like to be your class secretary for the 2021 to 2022 school year. So I know we're all aware of the unexpected circumstances that this year has been filled with. However, I still made sure I did my best in fulfilling my role as secretary, and I'd be honored to do the same next school year. Some qualities I possess are being able to stay organized, being very easy to reach out to and talk to whenever you have questions, and I try my best in anything I do. I also believe I'm very easy to work with and will be a great asset to my fellow officers. I'm very open to listening to your ideas for events and fundraisers as well. I'm ready to dedicate my time to involve you in fun class events, and I can't wait to get back to school next year so we can safely carry out all the plans and fundraisers for our class. I'm determined to make up the time that we lost this past year and make the next 2 years memorable. So please vote Alexia Reyes for class secretary for the class of 2023.
Hey class of 2023, my name is Arjuna Bongsa and I'm running to be your class representative this year. If elected, I'll make sure to help contribute and lead our class to make our junior year as memorable as possible. I'll assist my other officers with preparing, planning, and running future events and activities to its greatest potential. I believe I possess the skills and qualities of a great candidate like respect, patience, initiative, and I can be very adjustable with any challenges or issues thrown at me. My responsibilities as representatives is to work collectively with my other officers effectively and efficiently to plan and work events to raise funds for our class's ideal prom, and post and update our class as regularly as possible on any events going on. A responsibility an officer must be mindful of is to recognize and promote anything we work on, to encourage our class to attend events, fundraisers, and anything we plan for in the moment. And I believe I can communicate smoothly with my officers and classmates to make sure that everything is done as effortlessly as possible, while also acknowledging your voices to improve the process. Thank you so much for your time, and vote Arjuna Bongsa for your class representative of the 2021-2022 school year.
Hey class of 23, my name is Joel John and I'm running to be your class representative. As a sophomore in North Garland High School, I value every student in our class. As a class representative, I believe it is my duty to fight for you and let your voice be heard. I believe I have what it takes to be a good class representative. I have the qualities it takes to be an amazing class rep. I am responsible, humble, and dedicated to be a leader. As the current class representative, I know the leadership role it takes to be in this position. I am in clubs such as Student Council, which encourages me to be that leader. I am a good listener and will listen to the needs of the students. I am a responsible and organized person who will keep everyone on track. If elected, I'll be determined to keep transparency within the students and the officers of our class, and to also build a better relationship with the students of our class. With my help, we were able to raise more money for our class than any other school year. And I assure you, if you elect me, that's what I will keep on doing. If re-elected, I'll be committed to providing our class with an amazing prom in our senior year. I cannot do this without you, and I would love to gain your trust and your support. Your voice is important, and your vote does matter. So from April 26th to April 30th, please re-elect Joel John as your class representative. Thank you!
Hi, my name is Lena Van and I'll be running to be your class of 2023 representative. This leadership representative position will allow me to partake in the decision-making processes that affect not only myself, but also the entirety of our class. You should vote for me because I believe I can best express the ideas and opinions of the class of 2023 to the council and create a difference, and create opportunities in which everyone can be accommodated for. During the decision-making process, I'll be sure to consider the concerns of the students surrounding me, and also, to the best of my ability, acknowledge everyone's feelings about the matter beforehand. My experience in both Debate Club and Key Club have prepared me for this representative position in our council, and have also provided me with ample communication and leadership skills. If you vote for me, I will try to the best of my abilities to represent the class of 2023 and create a community in which you would want to be a part of.